A very good evening to all of you. The earlier day we said, can you hear me? Somebody, please give the answer to me on WhatsApp. Very well. Can you hear me? Good. So the other day we said normal curve is the symmetric curve. Normal curve is a symmetric curve, symmetric about z is equal to 0. Now, if that normal curve is symmetric and symmetric about z is equal to 0, if it is symmetric about z is equal to 0, mind well, to the right of this there are positive values, to the left of this there are negative values. Now the table gives you area between what and what? The table gives you area between 0 and some value of z. Table gives you value between 0 and some value of z. The table is giving you the value between 0 and some value of z, and rest of the areas have to be adjusted according to what you want. Now if that is true, now probability of z is less than or equal to 0.59. Tell me, what does that mean? That only means that area, it is the area to the left of 0.59, area to the left of 0.59. Now my question is, tell me, 0.59 is on the right side or on the left side? 0.59 is on the left side or right side? Being a positive value, it is towards the right side. Now area to the left of 0.59 is the whole area to the left of 0.59. It is the whole area to the left of 0.59. Now if that is true, mind well, table gives you area between 0 and some value. So this value will come from the tables, and this is going to be 0.5. Now if that is true, tell me what will happen. This whole area is going to be 0.5 plus table value, and table value for 0.59. Now tell me, table value for 0.59 is what? If you look at the table, then table value for 0.59 is what that you will find. So my question to you is, tell me what is the table value for 0.59 if you look at the tables. If you look at the tables, then you will get the value for 0.59. The value of that z is what? Of course, table will not be given to you in the exam, but the table value will be given to you in the exam. Now, if you see 0.59, mind well, this is 0.5, this is 9, and the value you can see is 0.2224. The value that you can find is 0.2224. Now, if that is true, then this is going to be equal to what? This is going to be zero point 0.5 plus, tell me, zero point 0.5 plus what? 0.5 plus 0.2224. Now, if that is true, then this comes to be 0.7224. Now 0.7224 is nothing but 72.24% area. So my question is, tell me what is the conclusion? Conclusion is that 72.24% area is to the left of that value, which is 0.59. I hope that is clear to you. I hope that you understand this. Now if that is true, I come to the next part, and the next part is the fifth part. And the next part is the fifth part, and for the fifth part you have to look at me. Is 1.32 is less than or equal to z is less than or equal to 2.15? My question is, what does that mean? What it means is that this is area between 1.32 and what? 2.15. 2.15. Now my question to you is, tell me, this 1.32 will be the value over here. 1.32 is the value over here and 2.15 is the value over here. Now, if that is true, I want to get an area between this and this. Is that correct? I hope this is clear. Say yes. आपको ये समझा है क्या? Do you understand this? Now, if this is true, tell me how we are going to adjust this. You can very clearly see that the table gives you area between 0 and 2.15, and there is an area between 0 and 1.32, and therefore my adjustment is what? It will be the table value for 2.15 less table value for 1.32, and table value for 2.15 that you can see in the tables. Table value for 2.15 can be seen in the tables. तो अगर ये सही है तो 2.15 के टेबल वैल्यू देखो, and once you find what the table value for 2.15 is, all what you have to do is just subtract and you get what you want. Now my question is tell me. Now my question is tell me. 2.15 की टेबल वैल्यू अगर मेरे को ढूंढना है तो मैं कैसे ढूंढूं? ये 2.1 है और 2.1 के लिए ये 5 की वैल्यू है, and this value happens to be what? It happens to be 0.4842. Now if that is true, 0.4842, see the value again. 0.4842 is the table value for what? 0.4842 is the table value for 2.15. So 0.4842. Now that matters. For 1.32, my question is tell me 1.32 के लिए वैल्यू क्या है? 1.32 के लिए वैल्यू है what? This is 1.3 and this is 2. कैसे वैल्यू को पहचानोगे वो भी तो देखने वाली बात है. ये है 0.4066. Now if this is 0.4066, then 0.4842 minus 0.4066 will be the answer that you want. I hope that is clear. You have got a calculator with you. You can compute what the difference is. And if you multiply the probability by 100, you are going to get percentage. So you get a percentage area between these two values, 1.32 and 2.15. I hope this is clear. I hope this is absolutely clear. ये आपको समझा है क्या? अगर समझा है तो लिखो, और लिखना है तो कहाँ लिखेंगे? कागज पे लिखो. पर कागज से लिखने से अच्छा होगा, बेहतर होगा कि आप इसे अपने दिमाग पे लिखो. और दिमाग पे लिखना भी अच्छा है, लेकिन उससे भी ज़्यादा बेहतरीन होगा कि आप ये दिल पे लिखो. लिखेंगे दिल पे तो मार्क्स मिलेंगे कागज पे. एंड देयरफॉर I hope this is clear. Now if that is true, I come to the next one, and that next one is what? Probability of z is less than or equal to minus 1.58. Now what's the meaning of this? The very meaning of this is that this is area, this is area to the left of, this is area to the left of minus 1.58. Now my question to you is tell me if this is 0, where is minus 1.58? Now minus 1.58 is the area to the negative side. Now I want the area to the left of that. That means I want this area to the left of this. Now my question is tell me table gives you what? Table gives you value between area between 0 and minus 1.58. अभी ये पूरा जो हाफ ईयर होता है, हाफ रीजन होता है, वो क्या है? 0.5. And therefore what should I say? This is 0.5 minus the table value for what? Minus 1.58. But remember, area between 0 and negative 1.58 is same as area between 0 and 1.58. Because of symmetry, area between 0 and negative value is same as area between 0 and the corresponding positive value. Now if this is true, then this is equal to this is 0.5 minus. अभी 1.58 के लिए टेबल वैल्यू क्या है वो देखो. For 1.58 the table value is what that you have to search for. Now 1.58, which is 1.5, and this is 8. And this will be what? 0.4429. So this is 0.4429. And because this is 0.4429, therefore tell me what is this. This, whatever difference comes, is the answer that you're going to get. Clear? So table value always is between 0 and some value of z. Meanwhile, whatever is the area between 0 and negative value is same as area between 0 and the corresponding positive value. I hope this is clear. I hope this is clear. If this is clear, then give the thumbs up. Give the thumbs up if this is clear. Abhi, have the complete concentration for the 7 part over here. 7 part के लिए मेरे तरफ देखो. Now the 7 part says it's minus 1.65 to 0.69. Now my question is, obvious question is, tell me what is the meaning of this. What it means is that this is area. This is area between what and what? This is area between minus 1.65 and what? This is 0.69. Now if this is true, then tell me where is minus 1.65. Minus 1.65 is going to be out here, and positive 0.69 is the value that is over here. So this is 0.69. But then my question to you is very simple. You want this area, but table value gives you what? Table value will give you area between 0 and this, and table value will give you area between 0 and this. Obviously tell me what is the adjustment that is going to take place here. क्या adjustment करोगे? Adjustment is going to be that this is table value for minus 1.65 and that plus table value for 0.69, and then you're going to get the answer that you want. But mind well, this is same as table value for positive 1.65. Now 1.65 के लिए टेबल वैल्यू अगर देखेंगे, 1.65 के लिए अगर टेबल वैल्यू देखेंगे तो तुमको क्या मिलता है? हमें क्या मिलता है? अगर टेबल वैल्यू 1.65 है तो फिर हमें क्या मिलता? What we get is something like this. What we get is something like this. Stay focused. Stay absolutely focused. 1.59 के लिए. Now what is the value that you are going to get? For 1.65. Now for 1.65 what happens is that. For 1.65 what happens is that. This is 1.6 and this is 5. And therefore the value is going to be 0.4505. This is 0.4505 and therefore this is 0.4505 and that plus. Now what is the table value for 0.69? And the table value for 0.69 is going to be, this is 0.6 and this is 9 and the value is going to be 0.2549 and therefore this is 0.2549. When you add, you are going to get an answer that you want. You are going to get an answer you want. The moment you feel you have not understood, the moment you feel that you have not understood, you can send a message to me. ये आपको समझा है क्या? Is that clear? I hope this is clear. I hope this is clear. Give the thumbs up if it is clear. I can see the thumbs up. आपके चेहरे तो नहीं दिखते, चेहरों के ऊपर जो एक बड़ा अच्छा स्माइल होता है वो भी नहीं दिखता, फिर भी आपकी भावनाओं को हमारे तरफ पहुंचाने की जिम्मेदारी आपकी होगी by giving a thumbs up. All right. So you will get an answer you want. Now I take your attention. The remaining part we will see slightly later, but at present come to the first type. Let us understand what the first type is all about. First type के लिए अब तुम मेरे तरफ देखो. Type 1, like what we did in binomial distribution and a Poisson distribution. Type 1 is to find the probabilities. टाइप 1 is to find the probabilities. तो अभी इसके लिए मेरे तरफ देखो. For the first type of question out here, look at me. For the first type of question now, look at what me. Stay focused. Stay absolutely focused. For that matter, look at me. The height of group of soldiers. Now, question like this is expected to be there in the exam. तो इसके लिए अब तो मेरे तरफ देखो टू फाइंड द प्रोबेबिलिटी यूजिंग द नॉर्मल डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन टेबल और उसके फर्स्ट प्रॉब्लम के वास्ते अब तुम मेरे तरफ देखो. The height of group of soldiers is found to be normally distributed with the mean of 66 inches and the standard deviation of 5 inches. My very basic question to you is, and you can ask this question to yourself, what is normally distributed? Look at the problem carefully. I'll give you a minute or moment for thinking. What is normally distributed? And when you look at the question, you will find what is normally distributed. Height is normally distributed. Height is normally distributed. And because height is normally distributed, my basic statement is what? X means height. X is a height. And that height is normally distributed. We tell me mean mu is equal to what? Mean mu is equal to 66 and the standard deviation sigma is equal to what? And the standard deviation sigma will be equal to 5 inches. Is that clear? Is that clear? X is the height and that is normally distributed with the average height of 66. That means mu is 66 and sigma comes to be equal to 5. Is that clear? Now, let me consider the parts one by one. What do you want in the first part? Probability that height. But what is height? My question is, what is height? Height is x, that is greater than 6 feet. But try to understand that because this is given in terms of inches, what is in terms of feet has to be converted in terms of inches. What is in terms of feet need be converted in terms of what? Inches. ये अगर सही है, अभी मेरे सवालों का जवाब दो कि this is x is greater than or equal to. We have already seen that in normal distribution, whether you write equality or you don't write equality, it makes really no difference. So this is probability of x is greater than or equal to. Now remember, 12 inches means 1 foot. And if that is true, 6 feet means how many inches? That means 72 inches. Is that clear? I hope this is clear. 6 feet means 72 inches. Why? Because 1 foot means what? 12 inches. 1 feet is nothing but 12 inches. And therefore, this is probability of x is greater than or equal to 72. But my question is now, my problem is now, my difficulty now is that this entire normal table is not made for x, but the normal table is made for z. This normal table is made for what? Z. It is not made for x. And because this table is for z, that is standard normal, and it is not for the general normal means what? X. Because it is not made for x, I had to convert this x to z. And if you remember, on the very first day we said x is converted to z by what? For transformation formula, z is equal to x minus mu upon sigma. If you remember, we had said that this z is equal to x minus mu upon sigma. Question arises, what is x? And x is the general normal. X is the general normal and z is the standard normal. Now what is the difference between general normal? जनरल नॉर्मल में ये x ये जो म्यू है उसकी वैल्यू कुछ भी हो सकती है 66, सिग्मा की वैल्यू कुछ भी हो सकती है, हियर इट इज 5. बट जब z कहेंगे तो फिर क्या होता है? स्पेसिफिकली म्यू विल बी 0 एंड सिग्मा विल बी 1. and therefore I must convert this x to z. Is that clear? If this is clear, give the thumbs up, because this is the type of question you can see in the paper. ये आपको समझा है क्या कि z is equal to x minus mu upon sigma. So what I will do now is this is probability of subtract mu x minus mu divided by sigma. अभी जो लेफ्ट को करते हैं वही राइट को करना है. Whatever you do on the left has to be done on the right. जो x के साथ किया है वो ही राइट साइड को करना है. So this is greater than or equal to, now this is 72 minus, how much is the mean? And the mean is 66. That divided by what is the value of sigma? And sigma is 5. I repeat, what did I do? Table is not made for x. Table is made for z. And as such, what did I do? I converted x to z. How did I convert x to z? I subtract mu divided by sigma. And therefore, this 72 में से b 66 म्यू के वैल्यू को सब्ट्रैक्ट करना पड़ेगा, सिग्मा की वैल्यू है 5, उससे डिवाइड करना पड़ेगा. That means this is probability of z is greater than or equal to. Now 72 minus 66 is what? 6. And 6 divided by 5 is 1.2. And therefore this is going to be area to the right of 1.2. Area to the right of 1.2. Now if this is true, 1.2 is here and 1.2 के right का area हमें चाहिए. So what we want is area to the right of 1.2. But try to understand. The entire half part is 0.5 and this would be the table value. So mind well, this is going to be 0.5 minus table value for 1.2. अभी 1.2 की टेबल वैल्यू अगर तुमको देखना है तो 1.2 मतलब 1.2 and 0. Now 1.2 and 0, that is 0.3849. So what is this? This is 0.3849. ये जब तुम सब्ट्रैक्ट करेंगे, this is 0.3849. I guess this is going to be 0.1151. This is 0.1151, and that means what? That means 11.51% people, 11.51% soldiers have the height greater than what? 6 feet. जो भी नंबर ऑफ सोल्जर्स है ग्रुप में, उसमें से 11.51% सोल्जर्स have the height more than 6 feet. I hope this is clear. 1.20. I repeat, what did I do? You wanted the probability of x is greater than 6 feet. Basically, try to understand in normal distribution, equality sign you write, equality sign you don't write, it makes really no difference. So x is greater than 6 feet means x is greater than 72 inches. But x is greater than 72 inches, but x is to be converted to z. So I subtract mu divided by sigma. What I do on the left has to be done on the right. So 72 minus 66 and that divided by 5. So this is probability of z is greater than or equal to 2. But what it means is area to the right of 1.2. बट ये 1.2 की टेबल वैल्यू की तरफ देखेंगे तो वो है 0.3849. एंड देयरफॉर 0.5 minus 0.3849, that comes to be 0.1151. This 0.151 is the probability that you want. But the interpretation of that is what? The meaning of that is what? 11.51% area is to the. So that many people are having the height more than 6 feet. Is that clear? हमें यकीन है आपको समझा. ये इतना सीधा साधा है, ये इतना भोला भाला है कि आपका इंटेलिजेंस लेवल कुछ भी हो, इंटेलिजेंस क्वोशंट कुछ भी हो, तो भी यहाँ कुछ भी मैथमेटिक्स नहीं है. ये सिर्फ और सिर्फ आपको लिखना है बस. एरिया को लोकेट करना है, एरिया को आइडेंटिफाई करना है. लुक एट द सेकंड पार्ट. Between 70 and 75 inches. Between 70 and 75 inches. So what probability do you want in the second part? You want the probability of 70 less than or equal to x is less than or equal to what? 75. But my question is, tell me, is the table made for X? Is the table made for X? I'm afraid no, table is not made for X, but the table is made for what? Z. तो जो x के साथ करोगे वो ही तीनों साइड को करना पड़ेगा. तो दिस इज 70 minus 66 that divided by 5 less than or equal to this is x minus mu over sigma that is less than or equal to 75 minus 66 and that divided by 5. So this happens to be probability of. Now 4 by 5 is 0.8 is less than or equal to z is less than or equal to. Now 75 minus 66 is 9. 9 divided by 5. Now 9 divided 5 happens to be 1.8. Check and confirm. And therefore what's the verbal meaning of that? It means that this is area between 0.8 and 1.8. So 0.8 and 1.8 इसके बीच में का एरिया हमें चाहिए. Somewhere here you have 0.8, somewhere here you have 1.8. समझने की कोशिश करो. Somewhere here you have 1.8. I want the area between these two values. That means I want this area. But my very simple question to you is, tell me, table gives you which area? Table is always giving you which area? And you know table gives you area between 0 and something. So 0 to 1.8 will be found in the tables. And 0 to 0.8 will also be found in the tables. और जब इन दोनों में का डिफरेंस लेंगे तो फिर आपको मिलेगा वो कवर्ड एरिया कितना. So it is the table value for 1.8 minus this is table value for 0.8. Now 1.8 means 1.80. 1.80 का अगर टेबल वैल्यू के तरफ देखेंगे तो टेबल वैल्यू कितनी मिलती. 1.8 के लिए दैट वैल्यू इज व्हाट is 1.8 means 0.4641 and therefore this is going to be 0.4641. This is 0.4641 and that minus. Now what is the table value for 0.8? And the table value for 0.8 is what? This is 0.8 के लिए 0.2881 and therefore this is 0.4641 minus 0.2821 और ये जो डिफरेंस आएगा that will be the probability that you want. Whatever answer you get, that would be the area that you want. That will be the probability that you want. So how much does it come? 0.4641 less. This is 0.2821 comes to be what? My question is, it comes to be what? 0.48 other 0.4641 minus 0.2821 comes to be what? 0.182. Now if this is 0.182, what it means is that 18.2% people are having the height. They have the height between the given values 70 to 75. So 70 and 75 inches. I hope this is clear. I hope this is clear. This is extremely important. This is very, very important. I hope this is clear. I hope this is clear. सबको समझा है ऐसा हमें लगता है. Give the thumbs up. It's very simple. It's very easy. Doesn't require intelligence. Especially mathematical aptitude की यहाँ कोई भी जरूरत नहीं है क्योंकि जो भी आपको चाहिए वो सिर्फ एरिया एडजस्टमेंट से रिलेटेड है. Now the next part, third part is less than 77 inches. So what you want is probability of x is less than 77. Probability of x is less than 77. But that is equal to what? This is equal to probability of x minus mu over sigma less than or equal to 77 minus 66 and that divided by 5. ये अगर सही है तो this is probability of z is less than or equal to. Now 77 minus 66, what is that? Is that 11? And 11 by 5 is that 2.2. So which area do you want? वर्बली अगर बोलेंगे, वर्ड्स में देखेंगे तो क्या होगा? दिस इज एरिया टू द लेफ्ट ऑफ, एरिया to the left of 2.2. Now 2.2 is going to be the positive value over here. Now if this is 2.2, we want the whole area to the left of that. It's not just up till 0. It's the whole area to the left of this 2.2. ये अगर सही है तो मेरा आपसे ये सवाल है कि ये इसको कैसे एडजस्ट करेंगे? टेबल गिव्स यू व्हाट? Table gives you area between 0 and 2.2. And by the way, this is zero point 0.5. So what is the adjustment? Adjustment is that this is 0.5 plus table value for 2.2. Now this is equal to 0.5 plus. अभी 2.2 की टेबल वैल्यू कितनी है? तो 2.2 की टेबल वैल्यू के लिए अब तुम मेरे तरफ देखेंगे तो दिस 2.2 के लिए वैल्यू इज 0.4861. This is 0.4861 and therefore this is 0.4861 will happen to be 0.9861. So what does it mean? What it means is 98.61% people have the height. Have what height? That height is less than what? 77 inches. These many people have height between less than 77. तो ये सब एक ही सेंटेंस पे बेस्ड है. That the table gives you area between 0 and some value of z. Table gives you area between 0 and some value of z. ये सब खेल जो है वो उसी पे बेस्ड है. Now fourth part के लिए मेरे तरफ देखो. Between 60 and 70. So all what you want is probability of 60 is less than or equal to x is less than or equal to 70. I repeat, in normal distribution, that equality sign you write, you don't write, it makes no difference. Equality sign you write, you don't write, it really makes no difference. Now this is equal to probability of, it is 60 minus 66 divided by 5, less than or equal to z, less than or equal to 70 minus 66 that divided by 5. So that this is equal to probability of. Now minus 6 by 5 is minus 1.2, is less than or equal to z, is less than or equal to, is that 0.8. And therefore what happens is that minus 1.2 is the value over here and 0.8 is the value over here. 0.8 is the value that over here. Now what happens is that we consider area between this and this. So for that matter, this is table value. And for that matter, this is also the table value. So what is the adjustment? It is table value for minus 1.2 plus it is the table value for 0.8. Now minus 1.2, 1.2 की table value क्या है? 1.2 के table value के लिए अब तुम मेरे तरफ देखो. For 1.2, the table value is 0.3849. 0.3849. So this is 0.3849 and that plus. Now table value for 0.8 is what? Table value for 0.8 is 0.2821. This is 0.2821. Check and confirm. तो ये probability आपको कितनी मिलेगी? 0.3849 and that plus 0.2821. अगर ये सही है तो is that equal to 0.667. So 0.667, what it means is 66.7% area is between the given value 60 inches and what 70 inches. I hope this is clear. ये आपको समझा है क्या? तने समझो गई, तने समझो गई. Tomorrow we are going to start with the derivative chapter. Okay, but before that, ये आज का ये लेक्चर समझा है क्या, समझता है क्या, ये देखो. अगर कोई डाउट है तो फिर यू कैन आस्क इट, यू कैन वेरी वेल आस्क इट. Is that clear? Is that clear? Now, if that is true, I come to the fifth part. And the fifth part is what? Is between 55 and 62. Is between 55 and 62. Now 55 and 62. So what is the value that you want? What probability that you want? It is probability of 55 less than or equal to x less than or equal to 62. Convert it to z. Probability of 55 minus what? 66, that divided by 5 less than or equal to z less than or equal to, now what is this? 62 minus 66 and that divided by 5. अगर कैलकुलेशन करेंगे तो ये कितना आएगा? Is that 11? So that minus 2.2, right? Minus 2.2, right? 11 by 5. And 11 by 5 is going to be equal to minus 2.2 less than or equal to z. And less than or equal to what? Now 62 minus 66 is what? Minus 4 upon 5 is minus 0.8. समझने की कोशिश करो, पहले जीरो के बाद कौन आएगा? कौन सी वैल्यू जीरो के बाद फर्स्ट विल बी देयर? That value is going to be minus 0.8 and this value is going to be minus 2.2, and you want the area between this and this. Now when you want the area between this and this, table gives you area between what and what? Table gives you area between what and what? Table gives you area between 0 and 2.2 and area between 0 and minus zero point 0.8. So what is the adjustment it is going to be? It is table value for minus 2.2 minus this is table value for minus 0.8. Now this is equal to, now 2.2 के लिए table value क्या है वो देखो. For 2.2 the table value is 0.4861, right? Is 0.4861. It's 0.4861. So tell me what is that? 0.4861 and that minus, अभी 0.8 के लिए वैल्यू क्या है? 0.2821 is 0.2821. तो 0.4861 that minus 0.2821 happens to be equal to 0.204. Now that is the probability, and what it means is 20.4% area is between 55 inches and 62 inches. Is that clear? Baranno, is that clear? Is that clear? Say yes. ये अभी क्लियर है फिर तो sixth part is what? Tell me sixth part is what? Is less than 58 inches. Is less than 58 inches. Now if it is less than, what it means is probability of x is less than what? Less than means less than or equal to. Tell me less than or equal to what? 58 inches. But remember we are not interested in x. So z is less than or equal to 58 minus 66 and that divided by 5. So it is probability of z is less than or equal to, tell me what? Now 58 minus 66 is what? 58 minus 66 is what? Minus 8. And minus 8 divided by 5 is that equal to minus 1.6. Say yes. Say yes. And therefore this is area to left of minus 1.6. Left of minus 1.6. Now if this is 0 and if this is minus 1.6, what you want is area to the left of this, and then you want this. But my question to you is, tell me, table will give you which area? Table will give you this area, and therefore this is 0.5 minus table value for minus 1.6. What it means is 0.5 minus, अभी 1.6 के लिए टेबल वैल्यू क्या है वो देखो. 1.6 के लिए टेबल वैल्यू क्या है वो देखो, इट इज 0.4452, is 0.4452, and therefore this is 0.4452. When you find out the difference, it will be equal to zero point 0.5 minus 0.44, 0.4452. Tell me this comes to be what? 0.5 minus 0.4452, and this comes to be 0.0548. अभी ये अगर सही है तो इसका मीनिंग क्या हो गया? 5.48% एरिया टू left of what? Minus 1.6. That means that is the area these many people have height below 58 inches of height. ये सबका मीनिंग सेम ही है. Everything means the same. I hope this is clear. ये x to z कन्वर्जन कैसे करना है वो आपको समझा है क्या? How do we convert x to z? Is that conversion clear? And if it is clear, I hope this is clear. I hope this is clear. I then consider the last part perhaps, and that is the 7th part. Now 7th part is greater than 66 inches. So what you want is probability of x is greater than what? X is greater than 66 inches. So greater than 66 means probability of z is greater than or equal to 66 minus 66, that divided by 5. So it is probability of z is greater than or equal to 0. And then to the right of 0, the whole area is going to be 0.5. The whole area is now going to be 0.5 because ये half part हो गया. And therefore this probability is directly equal to 0.5. This probability is directly equal to 0.5. I hope this is clear. I am sure this is understood. No doubt whatsoever that these 7 parts are clear. पूरा करने के लिए हम आपको वर्क देते हैं. इसके लिए हमने आपको वर्क दिया है. Time has been given to you for completing this. Yes or no? ये आपको समझा है क्या? 7 पार्ट, 6 पार्ट, अगर कुछ बचा है तो फिर इसे पूरा करो. कुछ रहा है तो फिर इसे पूरा करो. 6 पार्ट. I'm giving you time to write. But you don't copy, please. Don't copy. Just try to do it on your own. Table is there with you. You can use the table today. And in the exam, these values will be given directly in the paper. समझा है क्या आपको? Is that clear? कहो ना समझ गया. कहो ना समझ गया. I hope this is clear. And then I come to the second question. For the second question, you will look at me. Income of group of 1,000 people. Income of group of 1,000 people was found to be normally distributed with a mean rupees 750 per week and a standard deviation of rupees 100. Importantly, क्वेश्चन को अच्छी तरीके से पढ़ेंगे तो आपको समझेगा। फाइंड द नंबर ऑफ पीपल, ये हमने बायनोमियल और पॉइसन डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन में भी देखा था। दैट द वन वैरायटी ऑफ क्वेश्चन इज व्हाट इज द प्रोबेबिलिटी, one variety of question is what is the probability, another variety of question is what is the expected number, what is the expected number. So the question is what is the expected number. और जब मेरे को expected number निकालना है तो what technique, what logic do we use? Its expected number is equal to probability for 1, probability for 1, and that multiplied by total number is probability for 1 and multiplied by total number. but अभी मेरा तुमसे ये सवाल है कि probability for 1 कैसे निकालेंगे. Now there what happens, what is normally distributed? Income. So I would say income X is normally distributed with how much is the average income? 750. What is the standard deviation? That standard deviation is 100. समझा? Now by the way tell me, percentage people will be what? Percentage people will be probability for 1 and multiplied by 100. माइंड वाइज जब हमें परसेंटेज चाहिए तो हम क्या करते हैं, परसेंटेज मीन्स प्रोबेबिलिटी फॉर 1 मल्टीप्लाइड बाय 100. 100 से मल्टीप्लाई करेंगे तो आपको परसेंटेज मिलेगा. और टोटल नंबर कितना दिया है सोल्जर्स का, पीपल का, दैट टोटल नंबर इज गिवन टू बी 1000. So expected number is equal to probability for 1 multiplied by 1000. ये आपको देगा expected number. बाकी सब प्रोसीजर सेम ही जो हमने पहले किया वही, सिर्फ एक स्टेप आगे जाके 1000 से मल्टीप्लाई करेंगे तो आपको मिलेगा जो आपको चाहिए. लिखा, तुमने लिखा, इज दैट ओवर, इज दैट ओवर. अभी ये अगर हो गया है तो बाकी का सब पार्ट वो पहले क्वेश्चन जैसा. You just have to find out the probability. So probability of x is greater than 900. But then understand this is probability of z is greater than or equal to 900 minus 750, that divided by 100. So what it means is that this is probability of z is greater than or equal to 1.5. अभी 1.5 के राइटवर्ड एरिया आपको चाहिए. So this is 0. This is 1.5. And we want the area to the right of this. We want the area to the right of this. अभी तुम मेरे को बोलो, if I want this area, what is the adjustment you are going to do? Table value is here. So what is the adjustment? It is 0.5 minus table value for 1.5. But ये 1.5 की table value क्या है? For 1.5 the table value is, for 1.5 the table value is, for 1.5 the table value is 0.4332. Table value is 0.4332. Table value is 0.4332. So this is minus 0.4332. अभी ये कितना आया? What is this? Is that equal to 0.0? 0.0 what? 0.5 minus 0.4332 comes to be what? 0.0668. अभी ये 0.0668 क्या हो गया? This is probability for 1. This is probability for 1. And therefore this expected number is equal to what? It is 0.0668. That multiplied by 1000. And that is equal to what? Is that 66.8. But अभी मेरा तुमसे ये सवाल है, number of people, can it be fraction like this 66.8? Can number of people be a fraction? Obviously no. It can't be 66.8, so we round it off to 67. What is the meaning of this? 67 out of 1000 people. Out of 1000 people have income. These many people greater than have income greater than rupees 900. Income greater than ruपीज 900. ये आपको समझा है क्या? एंड अगर तुमको परसेंटेज, ये एक्सपेक्टेड नंबर हो गया. नाउ इफ यू वांट परसेंटेज पीपल, then what it means is 0.0668 multiplied by 100, and that can be a fraction. 66.8% people, 66.8% people have income more than 900. समझा? तो यही प्रोबेबिलिटी निकालना है. से प्रोबेबिलिटी को 1000 से मल्टीप्लाई करेंगे तो एक्सपेक्टेड नंबर मिलेगा, और इसी प्रोबेबिलिटी को अगर 100 से मल्टीप्लाई करेंगे तो फिर परसेंटेज मिलेगा. ये आपको समझा है क्या? से यस. इज दैट क्लियर? Well, on the same lines is going to be the next one, 800 and 1000. So 800 and 1000 के लिए हम आपको देते हैं वक्त. 800 and 1000 के लिए हमने आपको समय दिया है. आप करो, आप कीजिए. आपका वक्त शुरू हो गया है. अब शुरू होता है जब वक्त, बनना पड़ेगा आपको सख्त. How is that? How is that? Right? करो second part. 800 and 1000 means 800 less than or equal to x is less than or equal to 1000. So 800 minus 750 over 100 less than or equal to z, less than or equal to 1000 minus 750, and that is divided by 100. Yes, second part को करो. And when you multiply by 1000 you will get the number, and when you multiply by 100 you get a percentage. See whether you have understood this. ये आंसर आपका आता है क्या वो देखो. It's just going to be the table value for 2.5 minus table value for 0.5. So 0.4938 minus 0.1915, and is the answer 0.3023. Is that clear? So the expected number will happen to be 302, and the percentage of people is going to be 30.23%. ये आपको समझा है क्या? Is that clear? Normal distribution doesn't require much of mathematical aptitude. What it requires is just an adjustment of the area, considering table value is for 0 to something. And one more thing that you have to note is that table value between 0 and negative value is same as table value between 0 and the corresponding positive value. Hope this is clear. आया है क्या? Rest of the parts will you complete as a homework. Rest of the parts would you complete then as a homework. We'll check this tomorrow in the class. Very simple. And then tomorrow we will have the type number 2. Slowly but firmly we are coming to the conclusion of this finding the probability technique. Is that clear? Very good. Homework किए बिना आप सोएंगे नहीं. Nobody will go to bed before you complete the homework. Is that clear? प्रॉमिस? फाइन। होमवर्क पूरा करो, कल हम कंफर्म करेंगे। गुड बाय, गुड नाइट। गुड बाय एंड गुड नाइट। गुड बाय एंड गुड नाइट।